Hello ENC 90 students. This is Michael Bloomberg and I'm very honored to be your professor for this semester. The purpose of this video is to walk you through the syllabus, and what I would recommend you do as you're following along with the video, might be a good idea to go ahead and get the syllabus in front of you, pull it up on your computer, whatever works best for you. And I'm just going to hit the high points, so please note that this isn't going to be a completely comprehensive word-by-word account of the syllabus. I'm going to skip around some for the sake of time and clarity. So this course again is ENC 90. It's Foundations of College Writing 1. That means that it is the first of a two-semester sequence of courses. There is also ENC 91, so both of these are considered transitional or developmental writing courses. The course description: the course is designed to introduce students to writing as a process with an emphasis on paragraph length assignments and writing in response to reading. Stresses basic conventions of standard English as these apply to students' own work, as well as the use of technology to produce and share writing. Basically, we'll talk about this, but it is a writing intensive course, and you will be expected to complete assignments each week, and we'll get into the details of that as we move along. Textbook and other materials. Your book for this class is The Right Stuff, Thinking Through Essays by Marcy Sims, 3rd edition through Pearson. With the book should come the access code for My Writing Lab. There will be a follow-up video related to some of these items, so if there's some confusion that you have, I'll do my very best to walk you through the process of what's involved with the My Writing Lab. One important thing I want to let you know, and the follow-up video will stress this as well, when you log into My Writing Lab for the first time, and really any time, make sure you do so through Blackboard. So log into Blackboard first. There will be a blue tab, blue column with a tab for My Writing Lab on the left-hand side of the screen. Just make sure you log into My Writing Lab through Blackboard. My name is Michael Bloomberg. I've actually posted an introduction to myself on the Blackboard discussion board assignment related to the class introduction, so check that out if you want to learn a little bit more about me. My office is 100C of the South Laurel campus. My office phone is listed, and email is listed, and please note that the best way to contact me is via email. That's going to be super important for you as an online student. My office hours are listed. Please note that I should be available in my office during those hours if you have a desire to call. Email does work best. If it's outside of office hours, I would definitely recommend email, because I try to check my email 2-3 times a day, so I'll reply as quickly as possible. Tammy Woodall is the Division Assistant for Transitional Education, and Kim Kleberg is the Associate Dean. I want to walk through just a few things, flipping over to the next page of the syllabus now. I'm going to skip over the competencies and outcomes, and it's not that they're unimportant, they are very important, but I'll give you the chance to look at that along with the central question and the QEP Quality Enhancement Plan. Again, this video is, for the sake of time, going to cut through some of the syllabus. One thing I do want to stress is that first week's work is required. For this class, it is very important that you begin with the quiz on the syllabus. I will be making a video that you will find in the Weekly Assignments tab that will walk you through all of your responsibilities for the first week. But your very first item that you need to work on is the quiz. It is due by midnight, Wednesday, August the 20th. That is a very strict deadline, and the college has to do something which is called no-show reporting. That's through Somerset Community Colleges, although all the KCTCS colleges are responsible for no-show reporting. Essentially, it means that you have to complete that quiz assignment by the deadline of midnight, August 20th. If you do not, you will be reported as a no-show. I'll try to post announcements to remind you of this as well on Blackboard. Weekly assignments. In the class, we're working on a week-by-week basis. That's why you will not find a course schedule in this syllabus. What will happen is at the start of each week, I will upload in the Weekly Assignments tab in the blue box left-hand corner on Blackboard each week's new assignments. So at the start of each week, you will need to log on to Blackboard, check your weekly assignments. You'll find a new folder that corresponds to the new week. Week 1's folder is already established for you. You may look at it and begin work. And again, I recommend you start with the quiz. That's how the pacing of this class will work. We go week by week. So please make note of that. Online course information. I'm going to try to condense this a bit for the sake of time. You can read it carefully on your own. You are an online student in my online class. And what that means is that you have a responsibility to be self-motivated and self-regulatory. It's crucial that you follow deadlines and don't fall behind in the class. If you fall behind, contact me, but try not to fall behind as it can be very difficult to catch up. But the responsibility lies in your hands as far as staying up to date in the course. I recommend you plan ahead. Technology is always unpredictable, so you never know if you're waiting till the night before a deadline, which deadlines are usually Sunday. The quiz this week, though, is a Wednesday deadline. Don't wait to the last minute, because what might potentially happen, things that I've heard from students in the past, computers crash, things happen, a family member becomes sick and has to go to the hospital, and you're not able to meet your deadline. So try to work ahead as much as you can on this week-by-week basis. If you have technical difficulties, you need to contact me right at the moment that you have them. Your emails are timestamped, so I'll know when I get them. So I do check those things. Speaking of checking, I recommend you check your KCTCS email and Blackboard at least 3 or 4 days per week. I do post announcements, I update things, even though assignments are weekly. Sometimes I'll send notes and things to be aware of, so it's important that you check those things often. Section 2, grading criteria. You can look at this, but first of all, it's a weighted percentage, so please note that. Paragraphs and writings worth 40. The My Writing Lab, again, follow-up instruction coming on that, is 25%. Blackboard postings, this is on the discussion board, 20%. Class assignments 10 and participation 5. The percentage scale is also listed on the syllabus. Please note that an MP may be assigned if a student has made significant progress but needs more time or deserves more time in achieving a passing grade. MP stands for making progress. It does not represent a passing grade in the class, but it also does not represent a failing grade. Generally speaking, a repeat of the course would be required for students earning an MP. Writing guidelines. All assignments that are submitted should adhere to proper writing guidelines. That includes 12-point Times New Roman font with double spacing and 1-inch margins on the top, bottom, left, and right of the page. If you fail to adhere to those guidelines, I will be forced to make deductions on any given submitted assignment, so be aware of that. Section 3 is important. It's your general education requirements and competencies, but for the sake of time, I'm going to skip over them. Look over them on your own, though. They are important. Last section, section 4, this is just general information. Some of it relates specifically to Somerset Community College, and I realize some of you may be a student at a different KCTCS college. If that is the case, I recommend that you become familiar with the general information of your college. But one thing I want to cover is the ADA statement. I am required by the context of the class and by law to read that, so bear with me and I will make sure I do that. The ADA statement states that as per Section 504 of the Vocational Rehabilitation Act of 1973, and the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990. If accommodation is needed, contact the Office of Disability Services, and that information is listed on the syllabus. Academic dishonesty. Students may be subject to disciplinary proceeding resulting in an academic penalty or disciplinary penalty for academic dishonesty. Academic dishonesty includes, but is not limited to, cheating on a test, plagiarism, and/or collusion. I have provided a link for the Student Code of Conduct should you require some follow-up information on academic dishonesty. Please do not cheat. I know we're an online class and there are temptations out there, but I've been teaching at the college level for 10 years now. There are lots of red flags, and you can become automatically failed in the class for doing so. So please keep things honest. And when you do so, I think you'll find that you'll benefit well from the course. There are some safety and security links. There's information on Starfish, and although we're an online class, if you plan to come to campus here at Somerset Community, either the main campus or any of the extended campus, the limited smoking policy is also listed for you. So just some key things that I'll leave you with this syllabus quiz. With the syllabus video. Now that you've reviewed the video and you've reviewed the syllabus, you are ready to take the syllabus quiz. And remember again, midnight, August 20th, which is a Wednesday, is your deadline for that. Weekly basis, you will get an uploading of new assignments. Be on the lookout for that. And also, this is the first of what will be a series of videos throughout the semester. I like to make videos because I feel like it helps to bridge the gap between not getting the in-seat instruction but working at your own schedule as an online student. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. More videos are to come. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. My email address is michael.bloomingburg@kctcs.edu. Take care and good luck with the syllabus quiz.